Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and this is ColourPop Beauty. Here I focus on beauty for mature skin at an affordable price. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at ColourPop Beauty. And most recently, I have joined TikTok. Yes, you heard that right, you all. A 48-year-old woman on TikTok. And I love it. I've really been enjoying it. If you guys want to check it out, it's the same handle at ColourPop Beauty. I've downloaded or uploaded about 3 videos on there. So if you've got a moment, I'd love it if you check them out. It's a lot of fun. What we're going to be talking about today is a new palette from ColourPop. It is this one right here. And this is their Off Melrose collection. Let me show you guys the colors in here. This palette, when I saw it, just really spoke to me. I really like these colors a lot. Now, this is a more cool, neutral toned palette. That's been the trend here lately, is cool neutrals. And I'm really enjoying it. These colors are really pretty. Now, I am going to confess to you guys, probably one of the main reasons I got it was when I heard the name Melrose. Of course, the first thing that popped into my mind was Melrose Place. No, this palette doesn't have any reference to Melrose Place, I'm afraid. So if you were hoping that's what you were getting, it's not. But you're still getting some very pretty colors in here. You've got several really pretty matte colors, some really good shimmers. There is one, of course, they always like to include a pressed glitter in with these, but I've learned to work with it, and I'm actually going to be using that today in my look. So we're going to be getting ready this morning using this palette. I will let you all know I have already done some of my base makeup. I've got my foundation, concealer, powder on, and I've already done my eyebrows. So we're going to get right into making this face look a little more colorful. First, let me put on some bronzer, and I'm just going to be using my Physicians Formula for that. Okay, that's got my bronzer. Now, with this collection, with this ColourPop collection, it did come with a couple of blushes. I actually ended up picking up both of them. Originally, I just got this one. By the way, here's what the package looks like. This color is called Fashion District. And you all, I absolutely love this blush. Now, I will say when I first saw this color, I thought, well, my gosh, that looks a little bit more like a bronze color. But it is not. Let me do a swatch for it for you. Let's see if that shows up. Let me do that on my hand. I don't know how well that's going to show up there. It's advertised as a terracotta color, and it is beautiful. I have really enjoyed using this blush. I liked it so much that I thought, I'm going to go get the other color in this line. And it's this one right here, same packaging. This one is called Juice Bar. And it is obviously a much more pretty petal pink. And it is a really pretty shade. And it's actually what I'm going to be using today with my look. But I've really enjoyed, let me show you that on my hand. Really have enjoyed both of those blushes. They're very highly pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to dip in there. Just start building that up a little bit. And this is a really pretty blush. Just gives a really pretty flush of color to the cheeks. I think I'm going to do one more dip in there. Get those cheeks nice and pinked up here. I will say this while I'm applying this, I am going to be putting out on TikTok some of the other looks that I create with this palette. So if you're interested in seeing that other blush, check that out. Go to my TikTok. Again, it's at ColourPop Beauty. And if you guys aren't real familiar with TikTok, the videos on there are very short. They're less than a minute long. So if that's, something you're interested in, I would highly recommend checking it out. Okay, I'm going to come in with my highlighter. I'm just using, this is my Wet n Wild highlighter. Just put that on quickly. Okay, there we go. By the way, if you guys are interested in seeing everything I'm wearing today, I will have that listed in the description below. Now that I've got my powders applied, let me put a little setting spray on. I've started doing my setting spray before I come in with my eye makeup. I've just noticed that if I do my setting spray after, sometimes my colors will run a little bit. So let me do some setting spray. I'm using a ColourPop product here. This is their Pretty Fresh. This is a hyaluronic acid setting spray. Really like this one. Move my hair out of the way. And that's got a really nice scent to it. It also has a familiar beach scent to it. So I think that's another reason I really like using that one. Just kind of fan that in a little bit. All right, there we go. Now, let's get into this palette. So I'm going to be going, if you'll notice, let me open this. You've got a range of colors here. You've got some, again, really pretty, obviously neutrals, but you've got some that are more on the pink side, some that go more toward the brownish side. I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a taupey pink look today. Stick with me. You'll see what I'm talking about. In my transition, I'm going to be starting with this color right here. And again, you'll notice that's more of a pink shade. That is called On the List. Now, the names of these colors have to do with apparently California type names, off Melrose. Now, I do find that with these colors, they're very pigmented. I'll dip in and I do tap that color a little bit, try to avoid a little bit of fallout from there. And again, I'm coming into my transition, my crease here, coming up just a little bit above the natural crease because I do have hooded eyes. And if I go right into that crease, you're not going to see that color. Oh, you all, I am going to admit to you right now, I'm having a little bit of a hot flash. Yes, let's divert from makeup for a moment and let's talk about what it's like to be a 48-year-old woman. I lately hear night sweats, hot flashes, they are real. I mean, it feels like all of a sudden I'm having these horribly. You might be noticing I'm getting a little perspiration here above my lip. Yeah, it is not fun. My poor husband, I keep turning the heat down lower and lower. The fan is running all night. I have a cup of ice water by the bed. I probably should have one here, and I'll do that in my next video. Anyway, I apologize. I diverted a little bit, but ladies, it's real, isn't it? Put in the comments below if you're also dealing with this, what I'm talking about, hot flashes, night sweats. Have you found anything that helps? Please let me know. I would love to know. I have been taking Estrogen, which is an over-the-counter natural supplement for it. I don't know. I haven't found it's been helping me very much yet, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'm sorry I diverted there. Let's get back to the eye look. In the corner, I'm going to be wearing this shade right here. Now, this is obviously a darker brown color, and this is called Down to Earth. But Earth is spelled U-R-T-H, so I think that's pretty cute. So let me put that in my corner. Grab a brush here, and I'm going to come in very lightly with this and just start building this up in the corner. By the way, hot flash seems to have gone by here, but I'm sure there might be another one while I'm talking. Anyway, let's talk about something more fun while I'm doing this. Have you all been watching WandaVision? Oh my goodness. I'll admit to you guys, first couple of episodes in, I thought, I don't know about this. I really wasn't, it was okay, it was cute. But man, that third episode, I was hooked. And at the time that I'm recording this, the last episode was when it was revealed that it was Agatha all along. My gosh, what a catchy tune. It was Agatha all along. I've had that in my head literally all week. It is just so good. And, oh, I'm just dying to find out what's going to happen. So if you've not gotten into WandaVision, I highly recommend it. It's a good show. If you've really not gotten into the whole Marvel thing, which some of us haven't. I'm kind of into it, but you'll probably still enjoy the show, even if you're not into the whole Marvel thing. It's really good. So, show recommendation there. Okay, so that's built up my corners there a little bit, like that color. Now, let's start getting into some shimmer on these lids. So what I'm going to use for my lid shimmer is this color right here. And it is, let me do a swatch of this. I haven't done any swatches. There's a swatch of that. Let me do that on my hand. There's that shade. It's a taupey shimmer color. Put that on my lid here. Now, when I first used this color, I was not real impressed with it. To me, let me show you guys after I apply it. There's that color. It's almost, to me, almost got a muddy look to it. I was not in love with it. So let me get this on and I'll show you guys what I did to pretty this up a little bit. There we go. Let me show you. So wasn't real impressed with it. So let me show you what I did. I actually dipped in to this pressed glitter color. This is called Social Club. Again, cute color, cute names on this. Now, you got to be careful with these glitters, especially ladies are, you know, I'm 48. I don't want a lot of glitter fall out, especially underneath my eyes, accentuating anything. So what I did, I just barely dipped my finger in there. Let me do a little more. I don't have much of that glitter on there. And I'm just going to barely tap that on that color. And you all, when I do that, it literally just transforms that color. And again, I'm barely dipping my finger in that glitter. I love this look. When I wore it this way, I got a lot of compliments on this eye look. My husband is, you know, when he saw this, he said, your eyes look so good. He really liked this a lot. So I really like that. And again, I barely dipped into that glitter. Now, something else I'm going to do to try to keep that glitter in place, I'm going to put just a little bit of setting spray on a brush. Let me find one I can use here. I'm going to put just a little bit of setting spray. And I'm going to pat that down, trying to keep that glitter right there. We'll see how that technique works. I'll give you guys an update in the description. I haven't done this before, actually. I thought of this, that maybe this would help keep that glitter down. I've seen other YouTubers do this. So I'll give you an update in the description. I'll let you know how well that worked. But I love that. I love that eye look. But I'm not done yet. Just got a little bit more to do here. The final thing I need to do is just a little bit of an inner corner lid shimmer. And I'm going to use this color right here. This one is called Trading Post. So I'm going to use my pinky, just barely dip into that. And put that on that inner corner there. I'm also going to put that on a little brush, and I'm going to put that in the inner tear duct there. I started putting a little bit more shimmer in my inner tear duct. I've noticed that looks really pretty. Just makes my eyes look a little more awake. Now you want to do just a tiny little bit if you do that. So there's got that look. Oh, beautiful, you all. Okay, final thing, I'm also going to use this palette for my liner. Let me get a liner brush. And I'm going to use that same down-to-earth color for my liner. And I'm going to show you guys a new technique I've started doing for my liner. I've just been coming into the outer half, first of all, putting that liner in. This, again, just kind of helps to define my eyes a little bit. Okay, so that's got that. Now, something else I've been doing is I've kind of been trying to play a little bit with a winged look. It's hard, though, when you have hooded eyes, a little bit of sagging in the corners there. Like before, when I would do my wing, I would do it with my eyes closed. And when I had my wing, it just got stuck in my sags there. That sounded nice, didn't it? Stuck in my sags. Wow. So here's what I've been doing to try to give the illusion of a winged liner look. I still close my eyes, but instead of coming out this way, I go up. And literally kind of going up, reaching up toward the corner of my eyebrow here. So I just kind of place that there. Yeah, and you'll see that gives me the illusion of a winged liner. I have really liked this look a lot. It also kind of helps, if you notice, I feel like it helps lift my eye a little bit. It gives me that illusion that I've got some lift there. That's what we're looking for at this stage, ladies. Lift, right? And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I don't know what made me try this. I really haven't seen, I mean, I'm sure other people have figured this out. Don't get me wrong. But I don't believe I've really seen anybody else do this. And I've really liked that look. Now, I do come in just a little bit, just blend it a tiny little bit. I don't want it to look like such a stark line, but I just blend that a little bit. I'm just literally taking my brush and just kind of rubbing that or wiggling that. There we go. Let me do my mascara now. That's got the eye look done. Let me do my mascara and put on some lipstick, and I'll show you guys this final look with this palette. All right, guys, and there we go. That's got my final look done. Let's take a look here. Look at those, look at that glitter on those eyelids. I just love this look. I'm really surprised that I liked the look with this glitter. I haven't always had good luck with glitters, but this one here, again, use it very sparingly if you're going to try it, but it really makes other colors that maybe you weren't that crazy about. Like I wasn't real crazy about this one right here, that La Brea. I think I'm saying that right. I wasn't real crazy about that look, but when I topped it with this, oh my goodness, I just love that look. It kind of gives a little bit of it's a little bit more of a glam look, but hey, who doesn't need a little more glam in our life? Overall, guys, I like this palette a lot. I recommend this if you're looking for a good, cool, neutral palette. By the way, I don't think I mentioned yet, believe this retails for $16. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself down below. You guys know I'll do that. The blushes retail for $10 each. So, you know, a little higher price point than some of your other drugstore blushes, but I think they're beautiful. I really, especially, and I hate I didn't get to show you guys this, especially this Fashion District one. Again, if you guys want to see some other looks that I do with this palette and with these blushes, go head over to my TikTok page. Again, it's at ColourPop Beauty, and you'll see some different things. All right, let's do a time check, guys. Remember, I'm getting ready for work here. Okay, so it is now 6:57. Doing good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below, and I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. I hope you all have a good day. Now, let's get to work.